Hello, I'm Luke Green. I'm an independent author. Um, I'm going to talk today about the Kickstarter project that I have up right now that has been up for the past 6, maybe 7 days by the time this video is done. And will be up for another 24, 23. What Kickstarter is, for those of you that aren't familiar with the site, is it's a site for artists to go to look for fundraising on their projects. It's for games, board games, card games, video games, animation, art, painting, photography, writing, literature, anything like that. Now, I'm doing it off of the literature, but what I am trying to fund is the cover art for the novel I'm working on right now. The book is going to be finished well before December. That's where and when the novel's finished, I can publish it as an electronic book really easy. I don't need any art for that. I would prefer to have some art, but I don't need it. However, to do a print copy, I would like to have some cover art more than just the generic sort of stuff that you would see if I grabbed from Lulu.com's stock for covers. So I'm running this project to try to fund getting cover art. That's pretty much pure and simple. The project's target is $200. For those familiar with Kickstarter, that's an incredibly small amount compared to most Kickstarter projects. Most Kickstarter projects are well over $1,000 is their target. I'm new. I don't need that much. But what I'm looking for is $200 to do cover art for the book so I can have a good picture on the front of my book. Okay. So the first $200, the point at which Kickstarter considers it successful and for all the pledges to go through, goes towards cover art. Now, above that, and people are allowed to give above that. I've seen people things on Kickstarter where it's gone 3 or 4 times, even 10 times as much as the person was asking for. But for every $30, I'm going to do another up to 10 internal pieces, like take a scene out of the book and ask somebody to draw a picture of this scene and put it in one of the chapters as a black and white sort of manga-esque, or depends on the artist. I'm actually looking at a couple different artists. Some of them are manga, some of them are not. We'll see which one people prefer, because that's one of the pledge rewards, is to get some discussion on, is to get some commentary on what sort of art you want for the internal. But for the first 200, I'm doing cover art. Up to 300, if I get up to 500, I'm doing 10 internal pieces of art. If I get 350, I'll do 5 internal pieces of art. If I get 230, I'll have 1 internal piece of art somewhere. But up to 500, I'm adding more art. So the first 200 goes towards cover art. The next 300 goes towards doing internal art to spruce up the chapters inside. And anything beyond that goes towards events, expenses, startup inventory, ISBN number, getting stuff like the ISBN number is a big one, because if I can get an ISBN number, I can get it in some brick and mortar shelves. But I'm looking for 200 for cover art is my small goal. 500 is I wish fervently, so I can get some internal art. Anything beyond that is I don't know if for sure I would even get that. Now the project is Divine Blood. That's the name of the series, not the novel. I was writing a story called Divine Blood before that. Several people, just for fun, putting it up on some sites, that several people said that I could spruce it up a little bit, polish it up, um, make it a little bit more detailed, introduce characters a little bit more, add some more of my own characters, and it was a very unique setting that deserved to be its own novel rather than just this play story that I was doing off for the heck of it. For those of you that are familiar with the Divine Blood story, there are some familiar characters that are being introduced earlier. For example, Hel, Hel, the is being introduced in the first book. Some of you that have been following along the old story already know that. Another character who is rather minor, but I decided to make rather major because kind of fit, that's introduced as a major villain in this beginning. I'm not going to say her name, but those of you that are familiar with her are aware of her and aware of the juxtaposition of her name with that of another character's. And she is being introduced as a major villain earlier on so that she can be a repeat villain. Some things are being taken out of the initial. It's not that they don't exist. It's more along the lines of I'm going to save them for being revealed later. The story can run from very comedic to very touching to very action oriented to very sad. That's what I've been told. I've been told it's kind of a roller coaster. It's a sci-fi fantasy setting, and I probably should have started that at the beginning. Alternate history. It's our world, but not. And in addition, you also throw in things like psychics, exorcists, ghosts. Magic is there. I have not quite explained what magic is yet. There is an explanation. Different things like that is in there, and it's all okay. The key phrase is evolution can be inconvenient, and what's going on is there are some older races that evolved on Earth first, and humanity is starting to match their level of evolution. The bad guys and good guys are in all three races, everybody. So, but anyway, this is my Kickstarter page here. That's, as you can see, that's the current stand what it is. I have 5 backers and they've backed $116. I need 200 for this to be considered successful. Anything above 200, I start adding in more to this project. This is one of my pledges, rewards. You get a Kindle or PDF copy of this or any other book of mine. It doesn't have to be this one. It could be Bystander. It could be Greenwater, either of the Greenwater ones. $6 or more is the Kindle, plus you get a vote on which scenes from the public chapters you would like to see as internal art first. And what that means is if I have enough money to do internal art, I will contact you and say, hey, can you give me an opinion? I'm doing three scenes from the first chapters. Which ones would you like to see done? Now, $5, I'm going to give you a postcard size print of the cover art that gets produced by this project. I'll have it mailed out to you. It's pretty simple. At about $10, which should come up here in a moment, $10 or more, you get the poster size print cover art of this, produced by this project. Now, the way Kickstarter works is you choose one reward and you donate however much money you want. So you could donate $50 and only want the poster, that's the way it works. $20 more, that's covers shipping mostly. An unsigned print copy of this book whenever it comes out. And then also you can get an unsigned print copy of any other book currently in my inventory, and that would be delivered basically as soon as the project is done and complete. And $20 or more, I can offer you pre-reader credit. I would let you read the book. You'd be on the list of people to read it before I finish publishing it. give me some commentary on what works and what doesn't work for you and stuff like that. At $25 more, you get pre-reader access, and you get a vote on which scenes you would like to see done for internal art, assuming I get enough people to do internal enough money to do internal art. $30 or more, you get a signed. You would have gotten a signed copy of the Divine Blood novel, but as you can see, that's kind of sold out. I might be convinced to add more to this. If I get interest, just send me email, be a pop-up here, or a message onto this. $30 more, you can also get a signed copy of any other book that I currently offer. And those are my pledges. Again, I need $200 for cover art. It's my small goal. $500 for up to $500 for internal art, and anything above $500 is to make the project that much better. But everything that gets earned here will go towards this project, related to this project somehow. Then that's the way it will be.